Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, and let's get right into it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. And for those, if this is your first time, I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before I get into the video, I want you to do me a small favor. I want you to go down there. You see that little like button? I want you to hit that for me. And while you're down there hitting that like button, don't forget to subscribe. It never hurt to subscribe and leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to know one another. Leave a comment. Tell me what you feel about, how you feel about the New York Knicks. Because like I said, it's in my opinion channel, my opinion. And you will hear how I feel. And I would like to know how you feel. Well, right now, things couldn't get worse for the New York Knicks. We got the Golden State Warriors coming in. At a time, we on a 6-game. Well, we lost 6 games out of 7. We on a 3-game losing streak. We 3 games under 500. I mean, the season was looking promising. We still got time to make a move. I'm not gonna say that everything is written in stone for the New York Knicks just yet. But like I said, we got the Golden State Warriors coming in, and that this might be a 4-game losing streak. But like I said in my last video, I'm always optimistic when it comes to my New York Knicks, because I'm a New Yorker, I'm a Knicks fan, as well as a Jets fan. So yeah, I'm used to it. But at the same time, I think the New York Knicks can pull out a victory. And I have reasons why, but I keep it real. Say it's the Golden State Warriors, they on a tear right now. Like I said, the Knicks is under 500. But the reason I'm a little optimistic, I probably got, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but the Warriors, they're gonna have to. They playing got grounded. I'm taking that as a sign. Things not going right. They have to spend the night out in Indiana, so they got to fly out Tuesday morning. They play Tuesday night, so maybe that'll have some type of, I don't know, effect on their play. I doubt it, but it's hopeful thinking from a New York Knickerbocker fan. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right back into the video. RJ Barrett and Obi Toppin is still out with COVID protocol. Alec Burks is returning. He was out for personal reasons. He had a child, birth of his child. I don't know if it was a boy or girl. Probably, hopefully a boy. Not to say anything against my ladies fans, you know what I'm saying? I am having a baby, and I did want a girl, but I'm having a boy, and I love her either the same, but I think it's a boy. That's what I was trying to say. I think it's a boy. Like I said, Alec Burks was returning, but even at full strength, the Knicks was headed in the wrong direction. So I don't know. They are unable to defend the home court advantage. Y'all know how Steph is. I'm gonna get into the stats and everything. We don't have to. I don't know what happened to Julius Randle. Last year he was the most improved player. This year he looking like the most unimproved player. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Our 2 big acquisitions, off-season acquisition, Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker has flopped. Walker's on the bench. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in my opinion, it should be the other way around. Evan Fournier should be on the bench and Kemba Walker should be out there. I think Kemba Walker was a scapegoat. Because he's a point guard. If you let him go out there and be the point guard instead of having Julius Randle bring the basketball, we would see better play. And honestly, Kemba Walker is shooting. He was benched, but if you go back and look at his stats, I wasn't really going to bring up Kemba Walker this much in this video, so I'd have definitely had him stats. And I can go get the stats back, but I'm going to stay alone on a microsecond on Kemba Walker. But he was still shooting better than Julius Randle from the 3-point land and from the field goal. He was shooting better. As a matter of fact, Kemba Walker had a better percentage other than Mitchell Robinson, because he only gets dunks under the rim, than the whole team when it came to shooting. When Kemba Walker, at one point, Kemba Walker was shooting 53% from downtown, leading the NBA. By the time the Coach Tibbs put him on the bench, he was shooting a high 40-something. He was in the 40s. He was still amongst the leaders in 3-point shooting. So this is what I'm talking about, coaching. I don't know what's going on with the favorites. I know the defense-wise, but I think that he should have been on the floor, because because it's not all on him when it comes to defense. I mean, point guards has been, getting past our point guards, breaking them down, taking them to the hole. And if you want to blame Kemba Walker for that, then you should be sitting down Derrick Rose. You should be sitting down Alec Burke, and you should be sitting down Emmanuel Quickly. But Emmanuel Quickly, he's a half good. He's a good defensive player, but he make mental mistakes. But like I said, if that's going to be the reason why you set Kemba Walker down, then Derrick Rose should be on the bench too. As good as Derrick Rose, and he get beat off the dribble quite often. I mean, and it's not like it happened every time, but it goes on as the game goes on, because let's face it, Derrick Rose is up there in age, and it started to take a point. It started to take, come on, y'all understand what I'm saying. One footnote I just want to point out, because, in conversations with my friends, we always talk about how the New York Knicks could have drafted Steph Curry. In reality, we didn't have a chance, because when the Warriors made that pick, they had a pick before us, and they took Steph Curry. So I don't know how people always say, oh, the Knicks had a chance. How we had a chance if a team picked them before us? And we had to settle that year for who? Jordan Hill. I like Jordan Hill on the NBA 2K. He's a fast center. All right, let's get back into the videos. Klay Thompson is still out. James Wiseman, their top pick from last year, he's still out also. But that Golden State been on fire, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they have the best record in the NBA. They 22-5. Steph Curry is having one of the best years of his career. He's scoring 27.1 points a game, averaging 40.4% from downtown, and 6 assists per game. And he also having help from a late first-round draft pick who has emerged as a key player. That's Jordan Poole. I don't know what to say, you know what I'm saying? The Warriors, we know what the Warriors doing. If you're a basketball fan, you already know what the Warriors doing. They got a good team. Even Andrew Wiggins, the underwhelming first overall pick back in, I forget the year. But he blossomed over there in Golden State. And you want to know why? Because they playing as a team. And that's what people don't understand. When I get out on Randall and I start talking, it's because Randall's the leader. And you hear all these Knick other commentators, or what do you want to call them, because I'm a Knick fan too, but Randall is getting a pass. Like, they acting like Randall is not, I did hear people come back and say on the downfall, but it's only been lately. I say today is the first time I really heard any criticism from any other YouTuber talking about Julius Randle and the way they're supposed to be talking about Julius Randle and not putting it off on the other team, other players. And this is why I said Kemba Walker was a scapegoat for Julius Randle. Right now, Julius Randle's having a bad season. If you look at the points, you would say, oh, he's averaging 19 points a game. But when you look at the game, the man looked lost. He don't make correct decisions. He don't get the players involved. And when he do, he forcing it. And that's another thing. I heard, who was it? Wally Skird back in the days. It's like, Julius Randle have to take more shots and do this. Nah, Julius Randle, he took 9 shots in that game, and I mean, he could take more than 9 shots. I want Julius Randle to take at least 15, maybe 20 shots. And it's his decision making that gets on my nerve. Or when he have a triple team and he don't want to pass the ball. That's when I started talking about his basketball IQ, because there's times when Julius Randle looked good in the last couple of games. Let's say 3 games ago, I think it was the Spurs game. San Antonio, but come on, we was playing in San Antonio. There was a young team. We supposed to have won that game, but he was passing the ball, and then he started getting his shots. He played under control. If he can play under control and not let his emotions get the best of him, that's another reason. That's why I think Julius Randle is too emotional out there on the basketball court. He's too emotional. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into this video. Alright. The Knicks have 6 players that average in double digits, whereas the Warriors only have 3 players. That's Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole. They're 3 players that average double digits on that team. One would think statistically that the Knicks will be able to beat the Warriors, but at the same time, as I keep pointing out, that the Knicks don't play as a team. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I got lost for words there. But like I said, them 3 players, they combined for 63 points a game. The team, as a team, the Warriors average 112 points a game. With the New York Knicks, 6 players that average in double digits, combined for 80 points, but the Knicks only average 105 points a game. This is what I'm talking about, teamwork, you know what I'm saying, and coaching. Like, as I pointed out, the Warriors play as a team, and I wanted to say one other thing. Steve Kerr, no matter, he's not afraid to play his bench. That's what I'm about to say. Like, if Draymond Green is having a bad night, Steve Kerr will put a rookie in the game. Tibbs won't. No matter what the outcome is, Tibbs will not change his lineup. He would keep the same 8-man rotation, just try to switch it up, a different combination, and it don't work. Now you see what happened when Grimes got up there. Grimes shined. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if he make any lineup changes come this game here with the Golden State Warriors. Will he inject McBride into the game? I'm hoping for that. I know y'all too. I know some fans want to see, because I hear in my comment section, they want to see the young guy. Like, if this is going to be a lost season, which is looking like it's heading down that road, let's see our rookies play. That's all I'm asking, Tibbs. Give our rookies some experience so that next year when they come into the game, they'll have them butterflies on their stomach gone. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to be a little more professional. They won't have to worry about their playing time. If they make a mistake, they get yanked off the bench. They'll know if they're playing or not. The Knicks will be a better team. It's on you, Tibbs. It's on Tibbs. You know, I wasn't going to stats and point out everybody else, you know what I'm saying, stats, but individual stats, Draymond Green. But I'm not. I'm just going to go over to the game, actually, you know what I'm saying. I was like, I really don't want to look at the stats, because the stats ain't going to tell me that much. It ain't going to tell me other than the Knicks going to come in and do a flop. The Knicks going to come in and probably get their butt whacked up. Something got to change, and it's starting with the coach. I mean, Julius Randle looked lost out there, but it really starts with the coach. The coach, I'm being honest with you. It starts with the coach. Give me a second. I'm running through some things here. Because I'm a little scruffy right now. I need to shape up. But I said to myself, I'm not going to get a shape up to the New York Knicks win the game. I know some of y'all, the haters, is laughing, but that's how I feel right now. I know my boys ain't going to do me dirty. We gotta have a bounce back game sooner or later. So, let me just move this right here and be honest. I apologize for the audio. Kind of hard to explain, but right now we're having technical difficulties, so I just want to finish this video for you. Alright, let's get to the stats real quick. For those that want to know the money line, the Golden State is 176 minus, and New York's is a plus 48. Let's get to the stats, which I said I really didn't want to get into, because the stats is going to be a little disappointing. Like I said, I ain't going to get a shape up until the Knicks win. So hopefully I'll be getting a shape up tomorrow on Wednesday. Well, maybe that Houston game. That's right. You see, I fooled y'all. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. All right, let's get to it real quick. Golden State season record is 22-5. Against the spread, they 14-13. Away and home games, they 8-3 away. And they on a current one game winning streak. They last 10 games, they're 7-3. The New York Knicks record standing is season's record is 12-15. They three games under 500. Against the spread, we're 11-16. Home games, we're 5-9. Like I said, we're one of the worst teams at home. We're on a 3-game losing streak, and the last 10 games we're 3-7, totally opposite of the Golden State Warriors. League rankings, when it comes to scoring, Golden State Warriors are third in points per game, and points differentials, they're number 1. Assists a games, they're number 1. Steals a game, they're number 2. Blocks a game, they're number 2. Rebounds a game, they're number 3. Whereas the Knicks in points per game is 22nd. differential is 22nd. Assists per game 27. Steals per game 26. Blocks per game with 6. And we go back on, and blocks, they're 21st. They're 21st. So actually we beat them in blocks per game. So maybe we'll have a block fest. I doubt it. But in rebounds, we're 11th and we're 11th in the league, and they're 3rd. And that's basically the season performance from each team. Like I said, the way the Knicks is playing, I blame it all on the coach, Tom Thibodeau. He have to make changes, but the correct changes. He have to be willing to expand the bench, which he's not. He's gonna have to have faith in the rest of the guys. The guys who he putting everything on right now is just not there mentally. So I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And with that being said, comments. With that being said, I want everybody out there stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.